9 years ago, Sri Lankan migrant Shanika Fernando dropped out of law school to open Australia's first pay-as-you-feel restaurant, Lentil as Anything.
We are not a soup kitchen, we are a superb kitchen.
We have no prices on our menu.
It took off, and now there are 3 venues, one in St Kilda, one in Abbotsford, and a school canteen in Collingwood, all providing work, training and support for migrants, refugees and people in need. They're run with the help of Grace, who gave up her arts practice after falling under the Lentil spell.
I'm like a fly in a spider's web, really.
And Ramesh, who fled civil unrest in Sri Lanka and got his first job from Shanika.
It's my brother. I'm glad I'm working with him.
What we achieve here is people working as a real family.
But Lentil as Anything has built up a large debt. Suppliers are cutting off credit and wages are going unpaid. Can Shanika and his team keep this amazing community alive?
Lentil is not closing.
Or will the fight to save it tear the Lentil family apart?
We'd worked so hard.
The guiding principle of Lentil is money is not a hurdle to having a nutritious meal. What we're doing is done from a different place, not a focus on the dollar. But we need the dollar too.
Lentil as Anything is still cooking, but the debt is over $90,000 and rising. And Shanika is convinced the only way to fix things is to open another restaurant.
The way I see it is that actually these places will do so well that they will actually help us get out of this situation.
Maybe in a couple of years, but every place runs at a loss when it starts.
For that reason, I think it'll be an important operation.
I mean, it's tempting because it takes the pressure and the attention and the stress away from what we're doing.
I think we'll turn it into a success.
Grace and Ramesh have heard it all before, but this time Shanika will not be swayed.
He's very effective at convincing people to do things the way he'd like them to be done.
Shanika persuades them to go for it, and he's already got a location in mind. It's in one of Melbourne's fastest growing restaurant strips. Grace takes floor manager Mangal to check it out.
We found this beautiful new restaurant, 3 big rooms upstairs for us to set up a classroom and computer room and music studio. Kind of a dream come true.
It's up to you. It's entirely your decision.
And we signed the lease. We couldn't believe we got it. It all happened within about a week.
The pace of events are so relentless at Lentil. I have to hastily put together a restaurant with no money.
Mangal, I think that Shanika will have the place open and serving customers after 2 days.
Well, realistically, Monday, if we can get cooking. Yeah, who knows?
The Lentil team work overtime to get the restaurant ready, but the setup costs will increase the debt in the short term.
If we need money, we just need to look next door.
Shanika may have persuaded his deputies to expand, but Lentil has many creditors. Top of the list is Bruce, their fruit and veggie supplier. Bruce knows just how many people rely on Lentil, but his patience is running out.
Shanika's informed me that, unfortunately, they've signed the lease to open there, so now they're obliged to actually do so. As a result of that, they will be put back on a little bit more pressure, as well as putting a little bit more pressure on myself as well.
And it's not just the suppliers who will feel the heat. Head chef Sham is already working 6 days a week and travelling 70 kilometres across town for Lentil.
Hello, is Bruce back?
Yeah, just 1 sec.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey Bruce, I might not have time in the kitchen, so I do the order now. So eggs, 1 case.
Sham came to Australia from Singapore with his wife and daughter and now depends on Lentil for his livelihood.
When I came to Lentil, I was just taken aback and I just say, wow, you know. And I started to get volunteer shifts and they put me on.
His 1-year visa is sponsored by Lentil. Already running 3 kitchens, he's under immense pressure to make sure the new restaurant is an instant hit.
Tables have arrived, kitchen equipment, including canopy, which has been a huge job, and amazingly it only cost us $6,000.
Shanika presses on with the new venue, pouring all his hopes and all Lentil spare cash into it.
My hope is that this place gets opened as soon as possible, because I think, personally, my feeling is this is going to be the solution.